Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Terry. I make Philippine updates. Today is February 16. How are you all? To those who greeted me on my birthday, thank you. For those who are celebrating the Valentine's Day today, happy Valentine's Day. Now, in this video, we'll talk about the Bureau of Immigration Advisory and vaccinated tourists in Balikbayans. We'll also talk about requirements, just a recap, and then is the Philippines going into the right direction on living with COVID? If you are someone who wants to vacation here or wants to go home, would you be able to live a more relaxed life in the Philippines with less restrictions, and you can do more things? Can you do that? Let's see. Let's talk about it. Let's start with a very, very good news. The Philippines is now at low risk for COVID. Majority of the regions in the country are under low risk. Only 4 regions are under moderate risk. That's Davao, Car, Western Visayas, and Sorsogon, and the rest of the country, low risk na guys. Generally, the COVID-19 cases in the country are going in a downward trend. In fact, Octa research said that the Philippines may experience a good and more fun summer season as the cases nga are dropping na talaga in general by large by the whole country. So this is very good news though. Omicron surge really lasted for just like one month or 1.5. So thanks to everyone who did the right thing, followed the minimum health protocols, and of course those who got vaccinated. That's the reason na we are seeing a decrease in cases, hospitalizations. Yeah. If you're still unvaccinated, I encourage you to get vaccinated. Since majority of areas in the country are under low risk, they are also under a relaxed alert level system, and that is alert level 2. Showing you these are all the areas under alert level 2. Only 4 regions are under alert level 3 po. Only a few regions. Mostly mga provinces pa talaga. This is very good guys. Alert level 2, you can do a lot of things. Amusement parks, recreational venues are allowed, tourist attractions are allowed, social events, parties are allowed. Alert level 2 is good guys. It's good, it's relaxed. But the goal is alert level 1. Alert level 1 is the normal life living with COVID. And this is what our ally, our friend, presidential advisor for entrepreneurship, Joey Concepcion, is pushing for the whole country to be put under alert level 1, especially NCR. Because under alert level 1, travel will be permitted regardless of age or comorbidity. All establishments, persons, or activities may operate, work, and be undertaken at full on-site capacity. Even the Iatf said that right now they are finalizing in the Iatf the roadmap to alert level 1 for the National Capital Region and other regions that may fulfill the requirements and conditions for alert level 1. Big part of that roadmap to alert level 1 has to do a lot with compliance establishments to the minimum health standards and their own establishments. And I would just like to add vaccination. The goal of the Philippines is to vaccinate before the end of Duterte's term, to vaccinate 90 million Filipinos. Right now, 61.6 are already fully vaccinated. So mga 28.4 million pa, but we can do it. We can achieve it. The Filipinos are even hopeful, There was a survey by the social weather stations, and about 51% of the respondents of the Filipinos said that this COVID-19 crisis will end by this year. Diba? Filipinos think that way because so much has improved since 2020 or 2021. Yeah. When I arrived here, it felt like our city felt like a ghost town. I can really feel the difference now. But it's not yet completely normal, but things are really looking up. While for unvaccinated tourists, not so good news for you. The Cebu airports, the authorities there are bound to implement Iatf rules on foreign tourists, meaning Governor Guen's executive order won't be followed. The immigration, the Bureau of Quarantine, the Department of Health, they need to follow the national policy, not the governor. So there you go. It's very clear that the unvaccinated tourists will not be allowed via Cebu, because Cebu has to follow the national policy. And the Philippine governments put a lot of effort in encouraging Filipinos to get vaccinated. So if you want to come here, you get vaccinated. Moving forward, the Bureau of Immigration released an advisory today. Airlines to disallow boarding of Philippine-bound foreign nationals, aliens, with improper documents. We already know, we have to follow the requirements. It's very simple. Actually, correct me if I'm wrong, the entry to the Philippines is much easier now compared to Thailand. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, Bureau of Immigration Commissioner Jaime Morente said that airlines need to ensure that only eligible foreign nationals are permitted to board their flights bound to the Philippines. This is the responsibility of the airline to check the requirements. So please don't be upset with your airlines if they diligently really check all that you have. It's also your responsibility, no? If sometimes the airline is not aware with this requirement or ask you for this, you can always refer to the Iatf resolution, especially 16D for foreign nationals. I put it there in Balikbayans. For Filipinos, simple entry lang naman kasi Filipino. But if you know the rules, you can always speak confidently to the airline crew kahit sila pa yung mali. The Bureau of Immigration stressed that foreign nationals who are ineligible for entry are excluded upon arriving at the airport and is boarded onto the next available flight back to their country of origin. And airlines are likewise will face fines and sanctions for allowing improperly documented foreign nationals to board. You are the responsibility of the airline. No? If you are indeed not allowed to enter and you were allowed to fly or arrive in the country, then the airline should accommodate you for your next flight. But that's not always the case, I understand. Now, for this one, guys, just a reminder for foreign tourists, we are a group of travelers who really comply to whatever they say. So for foreign tourists from the countries, 157 countries, you must be fully vaccinated. For adults, 12 years old and over. If you have children who are 11 years old and under and vaccinated, they can enter if you are fully vaccinated, accompanied by fully vaccinated parent or parents. You don't need a visa. You must have an insurance, a travel medical insurance with COVID-19 coverage of at least $35,000 and then a return ticket not more than 30 days. I've been hearing from foreign tourists who landed in the Philippines that immigration really checks that. So be sure you have that. And then registration to One Health Pass QR code. While for Filipinos, mga Filipino citizen, mga dual citizens dyan, ang pinakakailangan lang talaga yung negative test result na 48 hours RT-PCR and then yung One Health Pass registration. Yung insurance, hindi kailangan. Yung fully vaccinated, mas maganda kasi wala ng quarantine. Pero kung hindi ka vaccinated na Pilipino, pwede ka pa rin umuwi. While for balikbayans, these are the requirements. You need to be fully vaxxed except if you are under 12. Well, you don't need a visa because the visa will be given to you upon arrival. That is 1 year visa-free entry and stay in the country. You need an insurance, a travel medical insurance, just like foreign tourists, no? Because you fall under the category of foreign tourists. Pag former Filipino ka na, syempre po, foreigner ka na. In the eyes of the law, foreigner ka na po. Kahit pusong Pinoy pa tayo. Yun talaga kasi nag-give up mo na yung citizenship mo na pagka-Pilipino. Anyways, return ticket, hindi kailangan, but you also have to register to One Health Pass and then yung negative test result pa din. While for foreigners on visas or other types of visas, you must have your visa. If you are a foreign tourist from visa-required countries, the 9A visa and the EED. And then, you don't need a return ticket, you don't need an insurance, you need to register to One Health Pass. And of course, that negative test result. While for the plane tickets, I've been hearing good news from travelers that the price tickets have gone down. Yay! Finally, I was checking today, LA to Manila flights, there's like 37,000, 40,000, and that's already a round trip. And that's for March. That's not even far, no? Diba? Nag-improve na talaga. Well, San Francisco to Manila, I was checking today, meron ng 46,000, already round trip ticket, March pa to. Vancouver to Manila, meron na nga 43,000 round trip ticket na, March pa nga to. You'll get it cheaper if you book months and months ahead. For those in Europe, check Qatar Airways or Turkish Airlines. I heard they are cheap. Turkish Airlines fly to Cebu, so if you want to land direct in Cebu, you can avail that. It's good that the plane tickets have gone down, but our goal, our hope is that the arrival cap in the country will resume to pre-pandemic levels, just like Vietnam. One of the last countries to reopen, one of the strictest as well, but today Vietnam has lifted their international flight restrictions. And the frequency of flights there will be restored to pre-pandemic levels. So hopefully the Philippines will follow that path. Our arrival capacity in Manila is at 6,000. Before pandemic, umaabot yan ng 40,000 overall in the whole country. Ngayon parang mga nasa 10 or 11,000 lang. So konti pa rin. Hopefully, matanggal na yung arrival capacity with the pandemic level. Gawin ng pre-pandemic. Since we already have no quarantine upon arrival. While for this visa extension, I hope this issue will die down na kasi so many people have already attested that they were able to extend their visa today, yesterday, plus immigration is already telling they're still extending visa. So people should stop that issue na. Let's move on. You can extend your visa. That's the information that we are getting. Yeah, but anyways, that's the update for today. Good news, the Philippines is now at low risk. Relax restrictions in the country. You can do more things. If you're coming here for a vacation, you will able to do what you want, majority of it. And then, Bureau of Immigration, please comply with your requirements, especially foreign tourists. Accepted proof of vaccination, comply with that. For balikbayans, need talaga ng insurance. Kailangan talaga yan. Hinahanap talaga yan. So, wag nang magtumpik-tumpik pa. Kung kailangan mo talaga, mag-comply ka na lang. For unvaccinated balikbayans, you cannot enter. Okay? Unvaccinated former Filipinos po, you are under the foreign tourist category. Except lang na may 1-year balikbayan stay ka dito. Pero if insurance, kailangan mo din and you also need to be fully vaccinated. For anyone who landed today, please share your experience. And I will see you again, guys, with another travel video, updates in the Philippines. Stay safe and God bless. Bye!